groundwork to take what we're doing on the south side and set up anywhere. But we gotta be smart about it. Can't be pulling the trigger on emotion.
White lady cop had all sorts of questions about Kanan.
My help ain't free. What you gonna do when Kanan sees all your lies and mistakes, huh?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight we're going to be talking about Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, Season 2, Episode 7. This is my quick thoughts, early impressions. Down below, I want you guys to let me know what were your quick thoughts, early impressions of this episode. This episode was crazy. A lot of action popped off in this episode, and it's going to be a lot of consequences to come in the future episodes. Your girl Rock, man, she was about to take down your boy Symphony. She was going to take him out. She was going to take him out, y'all, but she thought twice about it. She was like, man, I already done slipped up taking out Scrappy, and, you know, I can't make the same mistake. We know in this episode, Detective Howard found out the truth. The fan prediction that we made earlier on in the season about Scrappy not being a rat. We knew he wasn't no rat. We knew Scrappy ain't no damn rat. It was his mom's. His mom's was the CI, and Rock, you know, she found out at the end of the episode from Detective Howard that he slipped up with the information. He didn't even have all the facts, right? So, of course, y'all know she felt some type of way about that when, you know, she found out the truth about, you know, Scrappy's mom being the CI. So y'all know she was in her feelings. She was like, man, I done took out Scrappy for no reason. I mean, I understand it's the game. Sometimes you have to make certain sacrifices and you can't risk, you know, having people around, especially if you believe they're a snitch, right? So Rock, she's going to have to live with that one. I know she feels bad about what happened, but it is what it is. You guys let me know what y'all think about Rock finding out the truth about Scrappy and what's going to happen to Scrappy's moms. Is she going to be able to just live or whatever? Is something going to happen to her? I guess we're going to find out. But Rock, she also made moves on Cartier Duns from the looks of it, making moves with Tremont, which we know this guy, he is watching her. He is watching her every move. This is a guy that she doesn't even know like that, but y'all know how Rock moves. She is willing to make certain sacrifices to get exactly where she, you know, where she wants to be. We talked about Rock and how she listens to everything that Cartier Duns tells her. And eventually we knew she was going to use it for her own advantage because she's done this in the past. And that's exactly what she did in this episode. The thing is, she does not know all the details about this new character, right? And I got a feeling based on his actions, you know, him watching her moves, which is smart. I don't blame dude for doing that. I do not blame him at all because he doesn't know who Rock really is and how she moves. So it makes a lot of sense that he's watching her every move to see who all she knows and who she's working for, especially seeing that she's going to be somebody new that he may do business with. So that was smart on his behalf, but Rock has to prepare for the consequences. And I talked about this. If she's going to go behind Cartier Duns' back and make moves without him knowing about it, she has to be willing to deal with those consequences, similar with the Italians. I mean, she went there, she was doing business in their area, in their territory, without them knowing about it. They found out about it, and y'all know it was consequences. They was pissed off. So Rock will have to deal with those consequences of dealing with Cartier Duns and this new character, Tremont. You guys let me know what y'all thought about that. And also, since we're talking about Rock, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Palomar and, you know, Kanan going to tell Rock the truth. This girl gonna be pissed off. Y'all saw the episode 8 trailer. Rock is gonna put that strap to her dome, and she ain't playing around. I talked about this in the video that I made a few weeks back about Rock finding out the truth about Kanan and Palomar. Rock, even though she's been through a lot, you know, when she was growing up, we know how Rock used to roll back in the day, she still ain't having it. That's her son. She want all the smoke, and she gonna check the hell out of Palomar in next week's episode. Kanan said, screw all that. I'm telling. She's like, you know, Rock about to know. Rock is about to know she was not playing at all. Your boy Kanan clapped Palomar's cheeks. She done put that old thing on him. Had that boy in a different world. He was on one. He was on cloud 9 in this episode, y'all. Your boy Kanan was feeling himself. Even though Kanan walked in, he felt bad about it, but Palomar, she used what she got to get what she want, and she eased the pain. You know what I'm saying? Once she kissed Kanan once again, he's like, all right, I guess it ain't that bad or whatever. This whole Palomar storyline is just flat out crazy. And Corinne, she's going to get that revenge based off this next trailer. We already know what time it is, and I cannot wait to see that interaction between Rock and Palomar. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about that whole little storyline. Kanan clapping her cheeks and Rock finding out. It's going to be crazy, y'all. It's going to get crazy. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Marco Boselli, the Italians, Marvin. We knew this was not going to go as planned. We've been talking about this for almost 2 weeks since Marvin, was all up on the Italians. We knew he's going to use Marco to do his dirty work because he can't go on that side of town without being watched. So Marco and Ernest knows best, goofy Pee-wee looking boy, he messed up. You know what I'm saying? This dude is a screw up. We knew this was going to happen just based off his previous actions, and he proved us right once again. I mean, how do you miss that shot? I don't understand it. He should have just walked up to Tony Deep's fiance and just put the strap to him and got rid of him right then and there. Why Why point the gun where you can just walk up, easily hit him with 2 of them, boom, you're done. That's it. And your girl Tony Deep Throat, she ain't here no more, so you already know how we do. We smoking on that Tony Deep Throat pack tonight. You know what I'm saying? We knew this was coming. I made the video weeks ago. Tony Deep's days are numbered. Eventually, we knew this was going to be her fate because Marvin was not going to allow her to live. I did see somebody talking about Marvin just wants to say he's sorry to her. Oh, hell nah. Marvin wasn't trying to say he was sorry. Marvin wanted to take her out of the game because she was a rat. She played him and he wasn't about to have it. So all this just, happened in this episode. We know in next week's episode, Unique is going to be pissed off. The Italians, they going to be pissed off. Sal Boselli's son is dead? Oh, hell nah. It's going to be hell to pay. And it seems like Ernest Knows Best is still creeping around. He's leaking, but you best believe he going to open that mouth before he goes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting this guy to survive, but I'm expecting him to open his mouth and let some information out before he's completely up out of here. But Marco ain't here. We smoking on that Marco Boselli pack. Sal Boselli is going to be pissed off. He's going to take his frustrations out on Unique, in my opinion, which can mess up business for him. Marvin's going to have to lay low. And we know Unique will be talking to Marvin in this next episode, telling him what time it is. I mean, dude, this whole thing is just completely screwed up. And I'm expecting the Italians to go off in these, next upcoming episodes. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Jukebox, her mom, little boy toy that she got kicking in with just because she wants to prove to her mom that she likes boys. That's going to be a problem. We know it's going to be the problem. And let's just be honest. Marvin and Jukebox had that conversation. And even though Marvin, he did screw up with his daughter. You know what I'm saying? He's not the best father. But as Marvin stated, he stayed there. And as Marvin stated, it's going to be some issues with Jukebox and her mom. I got a feeling it ain't going to go the way Jukebox wants this to go. We already talked about this prediction months ago. You know what I'm saying? Because when Kenya finds out the truth about Jukebox, oh, she's going to be pissed off. Especially seeing how strict that church is. I mean, it was reading that Bible. And y'all know Jukebox was feeling it. She was like, man, they ain't going to like this one. They ain't going to like it at all. And we know Jukebox, she's trying to impress her moms. But eventually, the real Jukebox is going to come out. And Kenya, she going to have to know. She going to have to know the truth. I just can't wait to see that interaction and see how she's going to act once she does learn the truth of her daughter. Now, quick thoughts, early impressions on Lulu. He done signed a deal with the devil. This man done signed a deal with Cartier Duns. And hey, I guess he needed that protection. Your boy Crown Camacho, he got some issues, man. He has some, people at him. And he put up the studio for collateral. Like, really? Really? Like, even though he's dead, he is still creating problems for Lulu. Lulu was out there struggling. He was clapping Zisa's cheeks. And while he was doing it, all of a sudden, them boys came in there. And they like, look, we need that money. Plain and simple. So, we know Lulu got a beat down in this episode. But I've been noticing, Lulu's character become way more darker since the beginning of the season. he is starting to do things, you know, out of a lot of emotion. You know, he's acting on emotion or whatever, and he is getting caught up in a lot of different things with this music stuff. So we're going to see how it's going to play out for him. But as of right now, it's not looking too good for your boy Lulu. And also my quick thoughts are only impressions on Detective Burke. She thirsty, y'all. Get that girl something to drink. She ain't playing around. She's digging, you know, through Detective Howard's past, looking up his undercover file illegally. I mean, she don't give a damn, right? This girl does not give a damn at all. The thing is, as I told you guys, Detective Burke, she got people watching. So did y'all see the other officer? He was sitting there. He gonna tell Detective Howard what time it is. You know, Rock already went to him and told him about Detective Burke. He's aware that she's doing some, you know, some shady stuff, but you know, once he finds out that she's digging through his past, finding out about what happened between him and Rock back in the day, I got a feeling your boy Detective Howard will be making a move. And do you guys believe that Jukebox will let Detective Burke know what she saw out of Detective Howard? We know at the end of the episode, she walked past Detective Howard and she saw that he was going to, you know, Nicole's pops, asking him questions about, you know, Detective Burke. So what's going to happen with that? You know, this whole Jukebox and Detective Burke thing is building up. It seems like Detective Burke is willing to protect her, and I got a feeling Jukebox would do the exact same thing. Now, we know this episode, it got leaked. Everybody's been asking me to talk about it due to copyright reasons. That's the reason why I did not talk about it this week. Yes, YouTube TV, they put the episode out last Sunday. Yes, it was still put out. I don't know what the hell they was doing. As I told you guys, on these breaks, you want to always check. Don't just check Stars. Check all your streaming services. Luckily, I got YouTube TV, so I was able to watch the episode last Sunday around like 2 to 3 o'clock or whatever. I noticed that the episode got uploaded. Like I said, I don't know what the hell they be doing. And then YouTube TV, they kept the episode up throughout the whole week and then decided to take it down around Thursday. I mean, it's up already. You might as well just keep it up. And now, as I always tell you guys each and every year, always check everything when they are on break. I don't care if it's Power, BMF, any major show that's on Stars that we talk about. Usually it's always some type of leak. It happens each and every year, and I'm expecting it to continue to happen because somebody there, I guess they love leaking stuff. Leaks usually spike up the numbers based on history. That's what I've been seeing. So I'm thinking they're going to continue to do it. But you guys, y'all let me know exactly how y'all felt about episode 7. I can't wait to see what's next, man. We got 3 more left. And based on this trailer, it's about to get crazy. And I cannot wait to see it. Now, we'll be dropping a full recap later on in the day tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I want to thank you guys for all the love, all the support. And I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.